Hi everybody and welcome back to my final episode of the Evolution of Disneyland series, and today we're going to be covering Toontown. If you are new here, my Evolution of Disneyland series is where we take a look at each land within Disneyland and focus on how they have changed over time. Obviously, this is the last one, so if you haven't seen the previous episodes, I'd recommend checking them out. It's pretty interesting, in my opinion, to learn about Disney history. And since we're covering Toontown in this episode, it's actually going to be pretty short because Toontown hasn't changed that much. So Toontown actually opened way later than the rest of the park. It opened on January 23rd, 1993. But the story of Toontown is that it's always been there. It's always been sitting behind Disneyland, but Mickey Mouse and all of his friends wanted it to be a secret. But as time went on, they decided, you know what, we should open our town to the public and have more guests come in. So once the people of Toontown revealed their secret, the opening day attractions consisted of mostly all of the houses. These attractions include Mickey's house, Minnie's house, Donald's boat, Goofy's house, and Chip 'n Dale's treehouse. Chip 'n Dale's treehouse has actually been scaled back. They used to have what was called the acorn crawl. It was this ball pit area on the outside, but now it's just roped off. The reason that they shut it down was it was just really hard to clean. Another original Toontown attraction is Gadget's Go Coaster. This is still there today, and it's just a little kiddie roller coaster. Another thing that I want to talk about is the Jolly Trolley. When it opened, the Jolly Trolley used to go up and down the streets of Toontown, but over time they realized that it was a safety concern, so yeah, it is stationary now, but at least we still have it. And just a few days after Toontown opened, they opened the big attraction for Toontown, which was Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin. This attraction has you going in a cab, Benny, like in the movie. You get to see the story of Roger Rabbit, and you get to see the dip and the weasels and all of that. This is a dark ride, but you can spin around your cab, so it's a little bit more interactive. Another big part of Toontown, while it's not an attraction, is Toontown has a lot of things that you can touch. Specifically in the corner right outside of Roger Rabbit, you have the weights, you have the mailboxes, you have the electrical company door, a lot of that, and I know a lot of people like going there just to take pictures, but it's a lot of fun, and I figured I would tell all of you about it. And that is a brief history of Toontown, but believe it or not, I actually covered the majority of the information. However, Disney plans to add Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which was an attraction that originally premiered at Walt Disney World. They would like to add this attraction into Toontown. One more thing I'd like to say before I wrap this up is I know I didn't make a video on Star Wars Land, but personally I feel almost uncomfortable talking about it because I've never been. It really has not been open for that long, so it would be a really short video where I pretty much explained what the land has to offer. So that's why I didn't have that, but maybe in a few years after things change a little bit, maybe I'll make one, and after I've experienced it for myself. But I figured I just needed to address that because people probably would be wondering. But hey, now I'm completely done with my Evolution of Disneyland series. Thank you so much for watching. If you've seen all of them, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. Comment down below something you learned about Toontown or your favorite episode that I made. Subscribe for future videos, even though they won't be this series anymore, but I do post videos. I promise I do. I'm just a very busy gal. Like this video if you enjoyed it, dislike it if you didn't, and I will see you in my next upload. As always, have a magical day.